Yeah, I think we can be in for a cracker. This has potential to be a really intense game. And I think you're going to hear me say that every other week. We play Chicago, a team we have great history with, for game one, and then our rivals are coming in game two. It was a very impressive performance from them against Carolina at home, and probably feel disappointed that they didn't get the result. So they're going to have that spice to them. But they're a team that has continues to add quality. I feel like there's a new energy about them, and I've been through that process, and I know the threat and the danger of playing a team that has that. So we're going to respect them. We're going to be aware of them, of course. But our biggest strength right now is that we know who we are. I think we know where we're trying to get to. And even after a very, very positive result last week, the group have been committed and determined to finding new ways to push on. I think it was important to be able to acknowledge a lot of great work from that last game. And they did that. And then they also start to turn the page and understand how we need to improve and get better. And there's plenty of room for that. Cracking game. It's going to be intense. OL Reign, Portland Thorns, Providence Park. Yeah, tune in for this one, guys.
All right, reminder, if you do have a question for Mark, to make sure you raise your hands. We'll start off with Paul Danzer.
Hey, Mark, this kind of follows up on what you just said, but how do you take a performance like last week and build on it? It was so, especially that first half. How do you keep the focus? Do you break down film and say, we need this better? Or, just what's that process of making sure that momentum is built on rather than becoming complacent with it?
Yeah, Paul, I think the work has, is continuous. To be able to have a culture and have a spirit amongst the group that automatically do it, that naturally do it, that believe in the process, that believe in the journey, not just the outcome or the results. I think it's continuous. However, last year there was a huge amount of investment and time from everyone, players and staff, to make sure that we're driven by process. And so far in this preseason, 9 weeks, you gave us more time to get more work done. Was incredible. A lot of work has gone in, and real conversation and breaking down the layers of excellence, layers of leadership, culture. We've talked about a couple of different things. I think we've had some very senior players share how they find ways to continue to improve and move forward throughout preseason. We've also talked about our own mentality. And we believe that having an attacking mentality in the sense of playing the game, but also attacking opportunity and attacking challenges is critical to us. So the work is a lot of work's gone in. It's always continuous, which means this week it's not okay, and I'm managing what you're mentioning, Paul. It's already happening. The players are reviewing and saying, this was great, this was great. And then the players go, and this needs to improve. This can help us get even better. Or another way of looking at it was, 45 minutes was electric. In the second half, obviously foot off the gas a little bit, which makes sense. It's human, but we want to be 93 minutes, 95 minutes, what you saw in the first half. And maybe the ball doesn't go in, the ball bounces left, bounces right, but the energy off the ball, the quality on the ball, the non-stop attacking mindset with and without it, we want 93, 95, 98 minutes of that. Game one, regular season, it's going to take time. I think for us, it's going to be 2-3 months until we see the best of Portland Thorns, and then we have some transition, and then it will be, if we can be the best versions ourselves as we're rolling into September, then we'll feel good. But we got a lot of work to do to get anywhere close to that.
All right, just a reminder, if you have a question for Mark, to please make sure you raise your hands. We'll go back to Paul Danzer.
Mark, player development is such a big part of what you've done here. I want to ask you a bit about Kelli Hubly and how she's grown into such a starting role. Just kind of what, from your point of view, what she went through to get to this point, patience-wise, development-wise, etc.
Yeah, it feels like we could change the name every couple of weeks over the last 5-6 years. It has been a trend that certain players come in, absolutely put their head down, push, grow, develop, learn, and you get to see a huge amount of improvement, and now are very important players in a very good team in the NWSL, like Kelli. Kelli continues to build off last year. I thought her performance against Chicago was outstanding. I think that defensively was shutting everything down before it even started, and in possession was critical with diagonal passes that were breaking Chicago's pressure and getting us on the weak side of what their press was trying to do. And to have that, you got to have awareness, you got to have bravery, of course, technical ability. And we could sit here and talk about a lot of Thorns that are coming through. And I know I mentioned it a few weeks ago. We got a lot of superstars here in talent, but we've got a family full of down-to-earth people that are humble, that just want to work. And what that means is players that haven't played on the international stage have an opinion, they have a voice. And players who want to listen and want to learn off everyone, which means everyone moves forward. Kelli Hubly has done tremendous wonders. I'm so proud and happy to see her progress, and there's so much more in that tank, and we're going to keep pushing and supporting her. And the biggest reason she's done this and other players have done it at the Portland Thorns is because she's done the work. They've done the work. Of course, there's some players that haven't worked, just whatever reason. Kelli has committed to the process, and I love winning trophies. I love winning championships. I love seeing players like Kelli do what she's doing even more than that. That's why I'm in this. That's why I coach, to see people grow and improve. And I'm really proud of the progress she's making.
All right, we'll go to Grant Little.
Hey, Mark, in the last Cascadia Derby in the Challenge Cup, we saw Lindsey Horan score that really great free kick. In the final of the Challenge Cup, she hits the post again with the free kick. I was just wondering if there was something behind the scenes with her practicing that, because she seems to be quite on target early in the season.
Yeah, I think she's been consistent, not just in those two strikes, but also in training. She practices it a lot, works on it a lot. I think Rich Gunny and Sophie Clough with our set pieces do an incredible job. Their research, analysis, their preparation, but the most important part is collaboration with the players. And how we work with everyone is we have a vision, we have an idea, but everyone's a part of developing that. So when it comes to taking shooting free kicks, crossing free kicks, our corners, whatever it is, I love the work we're doing. And I feel that we're able to, in the moment, analyze where the opponent is and space and opportunity, and make a really good decision and commit to that decision. And then the players during the game have been analyzing how that worked out and how the opponent tried to deny what we're trying to do and make a better decision next time. And I know I'm spelling out the basics, but it rarely happens. It really rarely happens. And we're doing that right now. We trust our players to be able to decide if it needs to be a shot or it needs to be a cross. And a lot of that is down to the quality ball strikers you have. Lindsey is an absolutely incredible ball striker. We're fortunate to have her when it comes to shooting free kicks. And let's be honest, I've always been blessed in this team to have people who can strike the ball well. We've seen Rocky in training. We've seen Andrew Senior over the years. Tobin is exceptional. Sinky from close range is probably the most accurate that you could get. We're spoilt for choice, and I'm just happy to see Lindsey absolutely on fire at the moment.